Render with HDRI. What is HDRI? High dynamic range image. High dynamic range image. Dynamic range image. Okay. What is this high dynamic range HDRI? This is actually 360-degree images. 360-degree images means you see the whole area will be there. These kind of images, high definition range quality will be there. These kind of images usually using to render in 3D software to get reflection on it. When we render glass and showed you, right? That time you see the quality was having some problem. The things I told you, there is environment should be there. There is something should do for reflection. The glass you keep in the kitchen, there is no problem because in the kitchen there are many other things is there to reflect it. So it will be beautiful. But if you keep it somewhere outside, you want to feel like it is the environment is there. So that kind of HDRI image you need to download from images. So first of all, what is HDRI image? This is actually a dynamic range image. It's a 360 image that is wrapped around an image over even for 3D model for lighting and background purposes. Usually is using for that. But you can see all images will be like this. Maybe buildings, maybe house, maybe inside a room, inside a kitchen, everything will come like this. A 360. If this is wrapped like this, if you Photoshop, there is an option to do, right? You can do that. This image is called HDRI image. Not this image, you need to download the source file of HDRI. If you download from some website, there are many websites will give you free HDRI image. You will be getting like this. For example, this is some of the HDRI images now. Right click properties. You see this is HDR.HDR file. These images, how can I use this one as a reflection? Okay. For that, one second. So how can I use the HDRI image inside 3dsmax? Example, I have a teapot. This is a teapot. It's having segments more. This one I'm going to render in Mendelray. Mendelray. Okay. Now this material, I want to give steel. So we go to material, assign material, standard, arc and design material. Arc and design material, and the template we choose for chrome. So what is my material now? Chrome. Chrome means steel. Steel color. Result, I'm gonna get it. Let's see the result, how it comes. This is the material I'm getting. Now I want to get, this is the reflection. What is the ground? It is there, that reflection comes there. What is this side? That reflection comes. Instead of this, I need my own environment. Okay. So we are using here, press 8 on the keyboard. What is the 8? 8 is rendering environment. In the 8, one second. Now, this is a chrome material. If you want to add HDRI image, now I'm outside now. I'm outside. That's the reason I use a skylight for this one. Okay. Otherwise, we can directly go to 8. In environment, directly we can add HDRI map. I'm going to show you now. It's an exterior render we need. Okay. Exterior render we need. So I use light. I use a skylight. Skylight. We discussed before about skylight. The skylight, when we switch on the render cast, it was getting more clear. You remember? Okay. Now in the skylight, there is an area called map. In this map, using the bitmap option, we choose one HDRI image. You can see here what are the images going to come over here. If it is an exterior, you can choose some image like this. Open. Now this HDRI image, you can see the details is visible over here. This one comes in the skylight property. You press 8 on the keyboard, drag the same material. What you given skylight means the light effects, the light is affecting, it will be based on this image tone. Drag and drop this one on environment map. Use instance, because if there is any changes here, it will happen here also. Okay. Now when you render this one, you can see the map comes, but that UVW map which we were discussing, UVW map may not become correct. The images may not be fit proper, but these things are better. Now what I'm trying, this one in the material, if you want to adjust the material in the environment, always you need to drag this one on any material, then you click instance. So if you do any changes here, the same changes is going to happen on everywhere because it's instance. Then you choose this one to environment, choose this one to screen. Then it is perfect image. Now the images are perfect and you see the quality of the image also. Now the environment map, it is reflecting to this. So this method, you can do steel, glass, these all the thing, much realistic result can be get. You see the environment comes on this one now. The quality is good, reflections are good, it's look proper steel. When you have a car and all on the car, the steel material wherever comes, everywhere this reflection comes, then give you a photorealistic result. Okay, now I want to do another image. So this material I'm going to change to this one now. I change the material to this one now. Sorry, I did it. What you have to do it in the 8, clear it, drag this one to here, instance, add material, drag this one to a material, instance, texture, environment, screen. Now you see that where the object it is placed, it will change the environment. The reflection change it as per the image what we put. Even the light, can you see this changing? Why this happen? Because we add this reflection on skylight. That's why it's getting that much perfection. The skylight, we are getting that reflection. The reflection concept is here. Here we are getting this. This we can remove it. Okay. So this reflections comes over here. Now I will show you another scenario. We have same teapot here. Divisions. First F10. Mendel ray. Material. M material standard. Arc and design material. Chrome. Okay. Now on this chrome, we have a chrome now. When I render, most of the areas are black. Right? I press 8 directly and click here. Environment, I'm going to add one image. This map, if you want to fix proper, we will drag and drop to a material instance only, and we're going to change this environment and screen. Now let me render this. We are getting same result as before. Only the difference will be the light which comes, for example, before we had a material here. Environment reflection only will get. If there is any other objects also, if you keep, then also perfectly you understand, but still you can see this is perfect green. If you notice before, you will remember before it was not green. How was this image as per that it is changing? So when I use that one, because in the skylight also we added this material, so the lights also will be feel like that, the environment also we feel like that. But here in this sense, the ground and all, it keeps same thing, and the light is normal, environment will be changing. So to do car outside, when you do car bonnet and all, is the best option. You have a building, and the building, if you do this HDRI on the outside, on the glass and all, you will get perfect result, because in the glass you need some reflection, right? So in that way you can get it. So this is the way this is the way we're going to do HDRI map. We are using in 3dsmax as a reflection. This is using only for reflection. The material like glass, gold, chrome, steel, some glossy, similar glossy kind of objects.